Hey everyone, Vero here from Daisy Lou Design. Thanks for stopping by. I haven't posted a lot in the past few years, but I came up with this project using Doodlechips design paper, digital paper that is. I'm on their design team. Yay! So I got to play with all the stuff that Annie creates, and this is a little mini love book that I created for my family. And these are beautiful papers, the stripes, the arrows, the words. I loved using this, but then again I'm a little biased because I love Valentine's Day. So as you could see, I printed out all my papers and I'm cutting them down, and those little envelopes, the red and pink ones, I cut them using an SVG on my Cricut. And I don't measure anything for the most part. I kind of just make a line with my nails and see where it goes from there. I do have the ruler because when I do want it to be precise, I try my best to just measure it and eyeball what I'm doing. So I'm gluing all the front pieces and everything, trying to make it all cover them up and making them look pretty and make sure they alternate colors. So the pink with the reds and then the reds with the pinks, if that makes sense. So there I got all four of them. And these little guys, oh my gosh. Okay, so I was going to use these, and I was originally going to make little Valentine tags for my friends. And I was going to use those little cacti. Adorable. They're my favorite. They're also part of Doodlechips digital stamps. And I made them little because I wanted to make them, like I said, into Valentine tags for friends. And I used my new distresser right there. I was giving it a first try. I kind of liked it. I did. I was expecting it to maybe rip the paper, but it didn't, which I liked. And then I just inked up the edges. But anyways, back to those digi stamps. Those little cacti, those are just two of the ones that come in there. Those two different designs and little sentiments. There's other ones. There's one in planters, and I think there's another sentiment. I'm not sure. But it's so cute. I loved it. So I was originally going to use that, like I said. Never did. Ended up changing my mind a couple times. And then those just little pieces of black cardstock that I had. So basically I used all the paper that the Doodlechips collection came with, except for the red, pink, and black papers. But basically everything else is from there, considering the paper. And so I'm gluing all the pieces down. I use like 3 different kind of adhesives on this part. So yeah, pieces. That paper. Oh, I love that paper. So here I'm just moving them around, trying to see what I like the best. And I was having a hard time. See, those are other pieces. She also creates not only the digital paper, but little elements like embellishments that come with the collection. I love it. So you can see right there, I'm debating what to make, what to do. Grab some crepe paper and see what comes out of that. And for the longest time, I was still trying to make the friend Valentine tags. And see that acrylic block? That's how I cut my tape. I don't do the scissors. I just put the acrylic block down and I rip it apart. So I'm going to be doing this for all of them, just putting crepe paper on the bottoms of them. I cut it because it was too thick. And just folding it over on the bottom parts of those little tags. And then we'll come back once all of those are done. Nobody wants to see them. So then I changed my mind here and I said, okay, I'm just going to do a little book for my family and I'll do something else with those little cactus. Again, that's another girl. These are the little digital like embellishments type that come with the kit, and they coordinate really well. I colored that girl. That one's a separate stamp, and I colored her to match the colors of the collection. So like I said, I went through my stash of what to do because I wasn't liking just the cactus there. Then I found pictures of the family that I have, just laying around there. And I thought, oh, you know what? I'm just going to make a little book. This will be cute. And from far away, the pictures kind of look the same, but they're one of those where you pop into like the photo booth. We love that. We have a family tradition where we try to do them every so often. Me and the husband have been doing it since we were dating. So it's fun to now squish in all together. But I know there's going to be a point where we're not all going to fit in there. We already don't. So I can't imagine how we're going to do it. Anyway, so I added the pictures of us, all different ones on the tags. And I was having a lot of fun doing that here. Kind of placing it different positions and stuff. And again, I used the cactus on that one. See, that one's a little different. The one on the bottom left-hand corner of the tags. So she has the girl digital stamp, the cacti digital stamp, and then this is the collection. What is the name of it? I forgot, but I'll link it down at the bottom. So it's a little challenging with these nails, but I'm determined to make it work. So here I'm adding little stickers and what is it called? Heart. Sorry, that's my dog. He's sitting on my lap. And he's not liking that I'm moving around. So yeah, this is just kind of decorating it. Oh, and then I added this this little word with my Rotex. What is this? I forgot. I drew a blank. Oh my gosh, I drew a blank. Anyway, so I wanted to write a couple of words, but I was having a hard time. The tape wouldn't come out. Embossed. What is it? An embosser? Okay. Well, anyway, I was having a hard time. Finally, after all the craziness, I was able to write my crazies on my family because they are my crazies. It's so funny. We get a lot of, your daughter looks like you, your son looks like your husband, but my son acts like me and my daughter acts like my husband, which is funny. Anyway, adding bling all over the place, adding hearts and little sequins and glitters, and yeah. Then I inserted them into the little envelopes that I had right there that I had made earlier, making sure they kind of coordinate. Again, the pink tag in the red envelope and the red envelope in the pink whatever, you know what I mean. Anyway, so I had this wire. It wasn't very thick, and it's very bendy. I think I got it at the Dollar Tree last year. Anyway, so I ran it through the holes, and nothing fancy. I just slipped a pencil in through there to make sure that it was all wound up pretty good. And I used a thicker pencil to make sure that they were all a little thick. That way they can bend. The pages could open without ripping. And then just twisted it and cut the ends off and kind of bent them in. Yeah. Anyway, then as you could see, the lighting started to change, so I had to come back. But I'm gonna put those little tool pieces on the ends. Add a camera because they're pictures. And then I was gonna kind of just add embellishments in the inside and wording. But I pulled out, of course, more pictures. And these are pictures from our Christmas portraits that we did this past Christmas. Isn't it weird to say this past year when it was like just a few weeks ago? Anyways. Then, yeah, we haven't had family portraits in such a long time. So I decided to add them because we were actually wearing the colors of the book that I'm making. The reds, the blacks. And so, yeah, just adding embellishments here and there on it. Nobody wants to see the whole decorating process, but you get the picture. I decorated all 4 of the envelopes and then the inserted tags, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So here it is. I added this little camera. I think Miss Annie gave it to me from Doodlechips. I love it. I think she gave it to me for Christmas in her Christmas surprise swap she sent me. And I didn't put any ribbon there because it already had it on the other side, so I kind of left it there. Anyway, family, I added little tag embellishments. I'm going to write something in there later on. And then you guys saw the tags. And then, yeah, there they are. My crazies. My daughter. She's amazing. My son, such a handsome kid. Silly kid, too. There you go. Not too thick, and it's small. I'll put the measurements down at the bottom because I think it wasn't that big. I mean, yeah. Those little cactus sayings that stuck on you, that's part of the cacti digital stamps. But that's it, you guys. I hope you like it, and I'm excited to do more videos. See you next time.